Okay, not a bad turn 1 here. 3 strikes, 2 defends that are out of the shuffle, so we're more likely to get more important cards. So we can simply defend Apotheosis Malaise. The Heart's taken care of for the multi-attack. It's weak for the... We take 1 damage from Beat of Death that way. Kind of funny. Could backflip. I think we should not. I think we should defend Apotheosis Malaise. Take 1. We draw 8 cards at the start of our next turn. Okay. Lots of considerations here. I really want a Deadly Poison, so this actually works out nicely to do it this way. Footwork. Deadly Poison. Dagger Spray. No longer vulnerable, although vulnerable was only making us taking 25% more damage, not 50% more damage. Still, we get the pocket watch. We put the Deadly Poison on. We get to draw for our Noxious Fumes. Okay, we go for a more powerful turn. Break Pocket Watch. It's not that good to break Pocket Watch here, is it? I think we let it slide. We miss out on 13, 12, so 25 damage. And an opportunity to burn the Slimed from the deck. That seems not worth it. I'd rather draw 3 cards next turn. Okay, there's the Noxious Fumes. That's good. Oh, you know it's not good. Piercing Wail, Dark Shackles, Piercing Wail. All showing up right here. Oh man, there are a lot of reasons I want to break Pocket Watch here. You know, it's got to be worth it. We've got a lot of card draw in our hand already, so we're gonna break it. We're gonna go Noxious Fumes, Survivor, because Neutralize extends the weak now through cycle 2. We also get to do a lot of damage. You see we dealt like 60-ish damage, which is pretty good. Okay, 45 is manageable. No, it's not manageable. Shoot. No, I think he exactly procs Fairy in a Bottle here. Oh no, because of Tori. We're fine. Whew. Okay, Tori saves the fairy. That's good. It's still more damage to, or more block to break the block so Orichalcum goes. I don't want to take more beat to the death though with Blade Dance, so we're gonna strike. By the way, I mentioned this exact scenario before, where it's like, Apotheosis helps a lot with... It was when we were talking about the Adrenaline, right? So you could imagine like an Adrenaline on a turn like this. If it was like drawing, it's like, let's say we had 3 strikes and the Blade Dance was on top, and we get to Adrenaline into Blade Dance. Never mind the fact that Blade Dance is bad against Heart, but if you think about what Blade Dance is doing here, it's dealing 24 damage, this is dealing 13 damage. Blade Dance is less than twice as much. It's still very good, but against the Heart in particular, like, the difference between 24 damage and 13 damage, so that 11 extra damage doesn't matter that much, and then of course Blade Dance does a bunch of extra damage. So we find ourselves in this situation where it's like playing Strike is about as good as Blade Dance. In this case it's better because of Beat of the Death. Okay, Plated Armor is gone, but Tori helped us out. We should be able to full block this. A few ways to do it. We could just defend, Survivor. It's not quite a full block, annoyingly. But I think it only takes 1 with the Tori. Yep, just takes 1. It's pretty good. Deadly Poison is great. We've got Sucker Punch coming up, so we don't need to land the Neutralize, so I think we're safe to just defend Deadly Poison like Dagger Spray. We're not guaranteed to get the Sucker Punch. Dagger Spray is 18, Sucker Punch is 6. Missing out on 12 damage, but guaranteeing a week might matter. Yeah, we can survive this because of the weak, although we got the weak anyway. Man, I wish we had tough bandages. I think we're gonna break Pocket Watch here. Have Piercing Wells, yeah. It skips a shuffle, but it's not like we can hold on to it anyway. Sucker Punch to extend the weak is great. You know what? We should just block with Piercing Wail. Saves us a good deal of life. And also, like, there's no guarantee we can line those up on future turns anyway. Don't think we want to malaise. Okay, that's good. Nice! Panic Button is phenomenal. So we can Deadly Poison. Defend if we want to. No, we don't need to. Beat of the Death is up to 3 though. So we would take 1 damage to deal 24. No, because we can. No, we can't defend. Dang it! I could have defended before we played Panic Button, but then I wouldn't have the energy to play as many cards that I drew. But then I happened to draw into Tactician that I was able to discard for more energy. So it was definitely a trade-off. There's a good chance the 1 health we save doesn't matter, and that the 24 damage that we deal does matter. Okay. Can't block this turn. We do want them to be weak next turn, so maybe we neutralize, but we could draw back into the neutralize, or malaise, or sucker punch to get weak down, so we don't have to take 3 damage. I don't want to take 3 damage. 3 damage is really bad. So let's just end turn. Draw the maximum amount here. Dark Shackles, nice. Okay, it's another cycle, totally solved. I think we're gonna break Pocket Watch because we can. Okay, we can extend the weak to next turn. Drew closer to the deadly poison this way. Yikes, we're only halfway done with the damage we need to deal to the heart. So that part of what's happening right now is very bad. Oh. Also, there goes the fairy in the bottle. So that sucks. Yep. Yep, fairy's gone. Okay, so we just press in for maximum damage here. We can play only 2 more cards. Next turn sucks too. Oh, that's awful. Let's just end turn. Yeah, now it has 18 strength. Oh, this is so close. Ghost in a Jar next turn means that we can survive. Alternatively, Malaise brings it down to, no. Even 13 strength. It's just, well, if we land the... No, we've already used Dark Shackles. What about the Piercing Mail? Oh, technically, I think there's a way to not use Ghost in a Jar next turn, but it seems incredibly unlikely. Let's start with Backflip, because we do need to block this. It's also weakened next turn if we Sucker Punch. 3, 6, 6, 8. Okay, this doesn't overdraw. Uh-oh, we might just be dead. We need to find a way to block this turn. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Ghost in a Jar next turn. Right? I mean, if we Survivor Malaise, well, does Survivor even save us? It's only 14, so that puts it to 30. Yeah. Right? It saves us. Yeah, 30, so 57, so we go down to 10. Yeah, which means we can't survive the multi-hit. If we acrobatics, what are we looking for? Another defend, I guess. Another defend is, but it means we wouldn't get to deadly poison. How important is the deadly poison? How close are we to killing in time? We've only got this turn, next turn. We got like 4 more ticks of poison. So that would be 28 more damage. Right now, 40 poison. Let's count the noxious fumes with that. So it's going to be 40, 42, 44, 46. So essentially 43 times 4. 43 times 4 is 172. So we would still need to do 90 damage. This is 28 of that damage. It's pretty dang good. Where do we get the other... I'm looking at this drop pile. Where do we get the other freaking... 68 damage. 62 damage. 62 damage. It's not in here, I'll tell you that. Well, there's 3 from Survivor. We have to deadly poison. So we go down to 7 life. Okay, go down to 5. This is so stressful. Defend. Alchemize? That's more damage. What are we trying to draw into? Blade Dance, right? Or Dagger Spray? Blade Dance makes me take so much damage. It's 5 card plays with this 15 damage, which doesn't even make up for the backflip, so I think we... Well... I actually think we can Blade Dance. The Sundial and the Prepareds help a lot. I think we get there. Holy cow, we got there. What a tight run. Need to defend. Now it's dead over 2 turns to poison. Unbelievable. That was a well-played heart fight. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of trembling here. I can't believe we did it. I didn't think we were gonna get there. Strength potion probably wasn't necessary. We have quite a bit of overkill here. Wow, the intangible saved for the 20 times 15 turn. Unbelievable. That deadly poison too, right? Remember when we picked up that deadly poison? And that dealt tons of damage to the heart. That saved our skins. Unbelievable. $72 times 15. Have you ever seen that much damage from the heart? Wow, that was an incredible run. Not an easy one to win. Thank goodness for Pocket Watch, right? Thank goodness for a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things that happened in this run that got us to a win that we wouldn't have had without. The obviously powerful thing we did was bottle Apotheosis, but there's lots of little things that pitched in a way that I think mattered immensely. Orichalcum. Orichalcum is a cool one, because that one doesn't usually matter so much in Act 3. End of Act 2, Act 3. And it mattered a ton. There were so many turns where it saved us a bunch of health. I don't know if the health that ever saved us ended up making the difference, though it paired, I'm sure it paired with Thread and Needle to actually save us in a lot of ways. Well, thank you for watching. If you watched the whole thing, congrats to us for making it through to the end. This was a good one to watch all the way to the end, so I appreciate you being here. I do realize that it's been 2.5 hours, so I'm gonna wrap the post-commentary and just leave it at that. But what a fantastic run. If you liked the video, please consider liking it, sharing it with other people that you think would be interested in watching 2.5 hours of Slay the Spire. I know it's a pretty niche audience I'm serving to, so don't worry too much about sharing this with someone else who fits in that niche audience. Just the fact that you watched it was very appreciated. And with that, I will see you next time.